Hi everybody, Heather Aston here. This is my channel, TT's Trinkets and Treasures. Welcome. If this is your first time here, I hope you like it enough to come back. If it's not, thank you for your continued support. So guys, as you can see, makeup didn't quite make the priority list today. The allergies are real. My eyes are red and puffy. My nose is running. It seemed futile to put on makeup because it would have been running down my face all day anyway, so we're not doing it. But I came on here because I got my Thunderhorse Descendants Order, which also includes some scoops. She is getting ready to move from Minnesota to South Dakota, I believe. I hope that's right. I don't know why it's blanking me. I think it's right. And so what she's been doing is packaging up like her little goodies into smaller bags, and you pay $20 for a big scoop, $10 for a small scoop. She goes into this tub filled with all the little packets, and whatever makes it into the scoop is what gets sent to you. And I got caught up in it a little and may have gotten a few, I don't know, not that much. I don't know why I put that over there because this is part of it. I don't think I ordered too much. Do you? Anyways, let's go down to the mat. As soon as I fix my camera that I just noticed wasn't on correctly. But anyways, okay. If I can get it together, we will get this video going. So let's go down to the mat. Alrighty. First off, I had to get some tools, y'all, because I didn't think I ordered 3. I'll have to look at my receipt and see. But I needed some of the beadsmith pliers because I lost my other ones. And looks like I got 2 of the smaller ones, which doesn't hurt because your girl's known for losing stuff. And I've been using this new tool caddy, guys. You'll be so proud of me. I've been doing much better of putting my tools back in it when I'm done using them than I have with any other tool caddy I've ever had. So these are like pro quality beadsmith pliers. 2 of them are the little like tweezer nose ones. Sorry, that's trying to zoom in on that box. Tweezer nose ones, and then one of them is a little bit wider. I love my Xuron pliers, but the problem is that they tend to slip. And it's been creating some marring of my wires, and I don't like it. So I had a pair of these already, but I lost them. So I ordered more, and I love new tools. This will be fun. Okay, so let's behave. It looks like they're right in between the size of the Xuron ones. So here, I'm going to put the Xuron one in the middle just so you guys can see it. Okay, not the box. On my hand, thank you. You can see these are a little bit smaller, which means they'll get into little tighter places. These ones are a little bit wider than these. I just want to get some that are like that long, the snub nose ones, but Randee didn't carry those, so I might have to ask her to grab some when she goes to Taylor Falls next time. But let's go ahead and put my new tools on my little tool caddy. I'm going to show it to you guys, and I'm going to do a little review on it. I wanted to use it for at least a week or 2 before I did a review. I know that I love these tools, so I'm excited for these. But that was the first package. And then before we open the big box, I'm pretty sure this was one of my scoops. And she always puts like little stickers everywhere with like positive affirmations. I got a bunch of pink bells, which will be great for my dogs if I decide to put them on them. I have a lot. That would be a lot of jingle jangling, but I don't know. I might. Oh, So I think this was 2 scoops. Oops, I missed something. The equivalence of 2 scoops. So there are lots of goodies in here. Like I said, there's 3 of the Thunderhorse Descendants. There's this little clippy. I think this is a clip. Oh, this is like a massively big ribbon end. Huh. Look at this big, huge bead. It's a big one. Goodness gracious. Some gears, which I already have, but that's okay. We have some bamboo stainless steel beads, large hole. Those will work. Got some antique gold rings. I got some crystals here. There are 4 crystal hearts, some window, like gray window beads, and 2 drops. There's some check glass sleeves. I got a little, I think this is amethyst. Some lamp work flower beads that are cute. Glass beads. Ooh, gummy bear charms. Those are cute. Those go well with these. These will be good for like kid projects to hang in my booth that attract the kids over, because anyone with kids knows that they kind of take over the lead when you go to craft fairs or outdoor projects, just because they're like, and they don't have self-control. But then mom gets to looking at everything else, and that's where you make your money. Looks like I got a black one too. So now I've got to try to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with these. You guys asked for a 3mm faux suede or real suede, whichever you prefer to use, tutorial. This would make a really cool key chain. I could do that. And it's just like a bunch of beads. These are a bunch of, I think, Jesse James boho beads, if I remember correctly. So all the little like beaded beads. Here are some nylon, the little like things. See, this is why I have a hard time with the boho beads like this, because there's always stuff falling off of them. So I got some amethyst chip beads, some glass oval beads, I believe, or these cabochons. I don't know. Let's open them up and see. I don't see a hole. But I could be, nope, they definitely are flat cabochons, but these are great because you can put them over the top of something like a photo or piece of decorative paper, whatever, put it over them, and those do. Let's put these back in here so I don't lose them. Ha, ha, ha. I knew I had to do this today because my FOC video only had sound for the first 6 minutes. And I have no idea what happened. I went back into StreamYard, was trying to figure it out. Normally, it has a separate recording for both my laptop camera, my overhead camera, and the audio. But for some reason, this one didn't. And then I had an issue with another video I did where it wasn't showing my bead mat. So I think I got that part fixed now. These look like, if I had to guess, these kind of look like Madagascar rose quartz, which is more of a like dusty pink than the like crystal pink. Or they're just raw amethyst. I should probably turn my light on so you guys can see the bead mat better. Ooh, that might be a little bit too bright though. Ooh, let's turn that down. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit better now. So those are just some rose quartz nuggets. Like I said, if I had to guess, they look like Madagascar. Either that or they're just what is considered natural, where they're not like all tumbled. Here's a little brooch blank that you can glue stuff to. I'm guessing this is magnesite, but I could ask. I'm not sure. Here's a couple of little scroll connectors. Love these for bracelets. This looks like some red jasper, maybe rainbow jasper because it has the yellow. But rainbow Red Creek, and Red Jasper all look similar. So, but that's two nice sized beads. That's probably 30 by 18, I would guess. And I'm getting better. Some more check glass leaves. These, I believe, are bone, which you all know that I've been into as of late. I really like them. Yeah, these are bone. Oh, they're so pretty. That'll make me two pendants. This looks like a larvacite shield, which is great because my husband loves these. I believe I ordered some of these from her when she had them. And they're drilled across the top from one side to the other. This one looks like it would only hold like 1.5 inch leather, but still, my husband loves these. He has a hexagon one that he wears. I'll have to recreate it and show you guys how I did it because it didn't have the largest hole in it. And so I joined it on by a way that I saw Danielle Wicks do that I love and love to use. Not quite sure what these are. Maybe Cinnabar? Because they're very, very light. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Cinnabar. David from Bernie's Beads will be happy that I remembered that because as we were going through the hall, you guys, he must have asked me that question like 10 times and I couldn't think of what it was. Another brooch blank. Here's just no longer by my side, but forever in my heart memorial pendant. Oh, it makes me sad. I got my fur babies. Some more of these beads, nylon disc beads, I guess. Here's some really pretty big pieces of check glass, and I have the small version of these, so that'll be fun. I can put them together, and these can be like what I call a secondary focal, where it's like you have your focal bead down here, and then you have beads, and then you have like something like this or these up here, and they become the secondary focal of your necklace. And I like to do that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Here's some large hole beads of some kind. Not really sure what they are. They may be stone. They may be, yeah, I think they're stone. They're either stone or clay. These ones feel like stone. They feel a little bit heavier. These ones aren't. No, those are stone, I think. Okay. Some more of the little like disc beads, which I have a hard time using, guys. I don't know. I know people like them. I don't understand. I don't like the look with beads. It has to be a very specific look for me to like it. Maybe I'm just not doing it right, which is altogether possible. But yeah, two gold check glass moon beads. Love those. Some more little scroll work connectors. This one has 4 in it, not just 2 like the other, which is cool. They're very pretty. Here's some candy beads. Again, great things to put in your cart or put on your booth when you go to like a craft fair or a farmer's market, something like that, which I need to be looking into those for this summer, but I've been busy with this. I think these are also bone beads. These I think are just some glass beads of some sort. Oh, caught it. Those are pretty. Here, let me bring them up closer to the camera so you can see better. That one just wants escaping. They're kind of like have a bumpy texture to them, but these would be pretty if you were doing like a black and pearl necklace. You could use these. These are really pretty, in fact. I might just have to do that. Huh. Yeah, I might have to do that. They wouldn't look bad with these too. And I have the small version of these if I can find them. That would be really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then there's 4 little tassels, cute little dangles for at the end of a bracelet to help you hold on while you clasp it. And then I have some turquoise blue crackle beads, which are cute. Okay, let me reset my mat and I'll be right back. Alrighty, time to get on to the main event. My box, thank you for your order. There was tape across down here that was cute. To open this up. I love that she does this. She includes a card in each thing that says thank you for supporting my small business, which I do as I'm also a small business owner. And then she always puts a little cute little thank you card in it. Just says, hey lady, thank you so much for your participation during Scoops. Katie and I both appreciate you. Love, Randee. Here are some coupons which will come in handy. These will be for the May one, but I have all of mine for April, and that's actually tonight. So be there, be square. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I lost out last time because Amy had some of my tickets, and then by the time I got them, it was too late to redeem them, which was crappy. But I got other stuff, so it's okay. And then I have my invoices. And let's see here. Yeah, that was 2 bead scoops. Hold on. Just 1 second, folks. Wait. Oh. Okay. It does look like I ordered both. So I'm not quite sure. I'm confused, but it's okay. These, you guys, I ordered all of them that she had left, so sorry for you. She doesn't have any more. But these are 3 different sizes of fish vertebrae beads. I'm just gonna, where's my scissors? My husband took the other ones, and I won't use my good scissors because I need them for my cord. But yeah, so she had 3 different sizes. She had small, medium, and then large. And my husband and my son love, and my daughter all love to go fishing. So I thought this could be a cute little gift for them to make them something. So I bought the rest of those that she had after I saw somebody get some during the scoops. The only thing I'm not for sure of, though, is that there should have been... Oh, no, there is. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get into the main event. I ordered a bead scoop with tweezers because I could not find mine, and the one I had was a cheapy free gift one that I got. So I ordered another one. She has these on her website. They are $4.50. I'm going to scooch this out a little bit. And then I don't know. Should I throw this away? I know I'm not going to put it in and out of here, but it's a nice cover. So I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so this is the one of my orders. And let me set this to the side. I'll open the first of them. So in this one, okay, that was the first order. Gotcha. And then this is my Oran Garnet, 3mm or 6mm, and it was $8. Garnet is my gemstone, so it's hard for me to pass them up anytime I do see them. I got some cool green ones from her a few weeks ago that I had never seen before. This is a mixed apatite strand, and it's all color blocked, which is just, it's so pretty. Oh, I had to get it. I love the little natural stones like this. And that was $14. And then I got this citrine Dreamcatcher pendant because that's my daughter's birthstone, and I thought it would be cute to just put this on a piece of leather. Really simple, lightweight summer piece, and it was $9. I don't know if Randee made these or not, but they're so pretty. Okay, and then the other list, there should be, yeah, right here, hummingbird stainless steel pendants, and I got a couple of these. I think I told you guys the story about the day we had our estate sale from my mom. They're really pretty. Hate these bags though. Oh, I got little scissors right here. There we go. And they're just little, but they're not like the really super thin ones, guys. Like, I know a lot of people have been coming out with these stainless steel, like laser cut pendants, but they're usually like half the thickness of these ones. So I appreciate the quality of those a lot. Those will be going in a little gift for my siblings. Well, my sister and her two littles. Because they'll appreciate it. And then I bought 2 ammonite bead pairs, and these were the large versions, so they were $12.30. But it's literally a fossil that starts like this, and then they cut it in half, and so they are mirror images of each other, and I just love these. So there's that one. And here's another one. They're just so pretty, and they're very lightweight, so they look really cool hanging off of some like leather earrings. Gonna have to do those. Those are really cute and pretty. I like those. And then this is just a natural white jade pendant, which I also really like. And it's just a carved leaf. It's just very calming to me. So I was happy. I had to snatch that up when it came. And then I have another set of scoops. Oh, it looks like that one bag was 1 scoop. Haha. Okay then. So I have 3 more in my box. They got a little carried on. And so, I had to get my pliers anyways, forgetting I had just ordered a pair. Don't know how I did all that, but it's okay. That's my Durkums for me. But again, I lost the first pair I ordered, so having 2 is kind of a nice thing. Okay, so this is one of the large scoops that I got. I was also hoping to get something specific. I don't know that I ever did, but it's okay. You see this? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to set these goodies to the side. I don't want them like falling off my bead mat and then me not being able to find them. I'm going to go ahead and set these back in the box. And then I'm keeping out like my favorite one or two things from each scoop selection. Even the stuff I'm not sure about, like these polymer clay, they're not vinyl, they're polymer clay. Well, some are vinyl. They're one of the two. I just heard a bang. Not quite sure what that was. Anyways, these go into my bracelet bash. Whenever I go over and do like a bracelet bash with the littles in my life, that's where I put a lot of the stuff that I'm not sure that I will personally use. So, ooh, look, I got antique brass, antique bronze, whatever you want to call it, one of these two. So now I'm definitely gonna have to figure out what to do with these because I have 3 of them so far. And then the really big toggle wood beads. Love these for the bottom of like a lariat style, not really, a bolo style necklace. Very pretty. Love to use those. These are just some clay beads. I had some of these in my found objects challenge for April. This is a brass foot bead from Africa, which is beautiful. Here are some green wood beads. Oh my goodness, I cannot keep anything in my hand today. So those are pretty. We're coming into summer. I love to use wood beads a lot in the summertime, so that's perfect. Ooh, these are like some mother of pearl like sticks. And they are drilled. That could make a pretty like collar necklace. This is just some crystal quartz. Little pebble beads. Oh, there's 3 pebble beads and 2 round beads, actually. Some check glass, wavy amber colored leaf. These are really pretty. I have not seen anything like this, guys. These are so pretty. Look at these. You see the curvature? They're like almost the shape of a banana, and they're drilled across the top. So they're like a natural leaf shape. Those are really pretty. Those will probably make it into the favorites pile. Here are a bunch of check glass disc beads. Love these as spacers. Again, with summer coming up, this light blue and white would look great on like a beachy themed anklet. They're very lightweight. Like this thing weighs, yeah, these will be good. In between wood beads, pearls, silver findings, whatever, these will be great. Love those. Okay, these are some check glass. I don't know why I keep doing that, guys. I know you guys can't see when I do that. Sorry. These are some beautiful, beautiful check glass beads. They're like a really dark garnet color, but then they have like a gray wash over the top of them. Let me see. That gives you a little bit better. I'm going to get the lighting in here figured out, guys. In case you didn't see the live last night, we put up a thermal thing so it doesn't get hot in here because unfortunately our landlord has not upgraded and we still have single pane windows, so it gets very hot back here in the craft room. So we had to put up a thermal thing so I don't have any of the natural light coming in anymore, but I will do my best to get it figured out. I really am trying to make sure that you guys are getting the best quality video where you can see the colors. So, and then we have some little pink and faux leather tassels. I'm not going to pull these out. Again, great for the end of a bracelet to help somebody hold on, have something to hold on to while they clasp their bracelet. Ooh, I'm pretty sure this is goldstone. Woohoo! I love blue goldstone. Oh no, this is green. You see all those sparkles? But this is like a deep, dark green. Oh, My daughter-in-law, Cadence, loves green, so this would be perfect. And her birthday is just a couple days before mine, which is cute. Like it. I'm pretty sure this is just 2 amethyst 10mm beads. Here's a green Chinese crystal mix. And then this is just a bag of Chinese crystal abacus beads with an AB wash. Here's some check glass pillow beads that are very pretty. They are silver but are pink but have like a silver sheen over the top of them. Those are really pretty. I like those a lot. Here are some polymer star beads. Here are just some glass. It's either faux or real sea glass. But those are pretty. Ooh, I've been selling some of these myself. So here's some itty bitty little blue and white chevron beads. But the thing that gets me excited about these is because I have some of the little teapot bead caps, and I have some blue and white porcelain beads that mimic like the old blue and white porcelain. And so these would go perfect on those. And I want to get some more of those made up before my next sale. So these will definitely be used. I will maybe do a video on those. I can't remember if I've already done it, but I know I have it on this channel. So that's okay. Some more Chinese crystals, mostly small rounds, but there's a few 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like cube beads of the same color and sheen. Here are some check glass beads, but I'm not sure what this. I guess it's like a lantern shape because it's not quite like a bumpy spacer. I'm pretty sure this is a lantern shape because like the top and the bottom are kind of like bicones, and then the middle is like a pumpkin. But love this color. Goes really well with the pretty leaf beads too. And then these are some green Chinese crystal beads with a copper wash. Love those. Those would go really well with these actually. Let these be the like star of the bracelet and have these as a supporting member. That could be pretty. Here are some wood drum beads. Nice turquoise color. Great for summertime. Again, now this is either check glass. I'm pretty sure this is glass. I don't know that it's check glass. But look at that. Oh, those are pretty. I like the light purple, dark purple mix. They're, again, very light. So those are pretty. A random green bead that I almost dropped but caught again. Oh, look. More of them. Oh, yeah. You guys, I was literally just thinking in my head, I wonder how many of those I have. I want more. Do I need to reach out to Randee? No, I don't, because the claw helped me out. That's what Katie, her sister, kept saying whenever she'd go to scoop in. She'd be like, the claw. It was funny. Anyways, it was cute. 2 little heart crystal charms. Again, great for the end of an extender chain. Here's some nice check glass little, they're like a rounded cube shape. And they have, it's not your typical AB. This looks more like pearlized to me over AB, but I could be wrong. They're very pretty light blue. Very light. Again, would make it an adorable anklet. Throw some of these on in between them. You're done. Easy peasy. Jewelry doesn't always need to be complicated to be pretty. Here are some fluorite chips. Love a good chip bead. Love some fluorite. I actually have some fluorite out on my desk right there. So maybe this is a sign to use it up. Like I said, the random green bead. Aw, another like little pendant. for someone who lost their dog. Makes me sad. Some more bone beads, like in the last scoop, which is great because I like to have more of something that I liked, obviously. Here's some little check glass beads. They're like a gold with a vitriol wash over the top of them. These, I'm not sure what these are. Let's cut them open and investigate. These might just be some porcelain beads. In fact, I'm pretty sure they are. But they're pretty. I like the brown, soft brown. Again, would go great with pearls, especially pink pearls. That could make a pretty set of earrings. Oh, swirl tree pendant. That's not what it is. She reused it. There's two little skull pendants in here and some thick dagger beads in the same like purple. I'm sure she painted these herself. She just reuses her beadbox bargain bags, which I love. That's cute. Yeah, this must be like an earring kit. That's pretty. I actually really like those. Probably won't use the ear wires, but that's okay. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Here's some 6mm amethyst, which I've been getting in my scoops, so that's nice. More the merrier. And then there are two crystal diamond beads. Oh, these are not crystal. I'm pretty sure these are acrylic. But that works because some people can't have that weight. So you could throw this in a pair of earrings and most people would be like, oh my gosh, that's so heavy, but they're not. So you could have like a real statement pair of earrings. All right, let me clean up this bead scoop and I'll be right back with the next. Okay, so my favorites from this, I was happy to get more of these bone beads because I love bone beads, so having more of them is better, but these are definitely my favorite. And the fact that I got like double is great because I immediately had an idea for these. I also really like these amber leaves and the mother of pearl like little dagger beads because you could totally make this into like a collar type necklace. So I like that. But my overall favorite is the blue and white, and the fact that I got more of them just makes me happy. Okay, the next scoop. I remember this one because I remember these and I was very excited. And there are three of them and they're high quality, rust colored, that like bronzy or that rusty orange color. I saw these. I was very happy to get these. I don't remember everything in this, but it's going to be hard to beat these because I love a good tassel moment. So, okay. Oh, look, but hey, these can go with them. Now I kind of remember the scoop more. I was half asleep and was just randomly buying scoops, but the beaded beads. So see, wouldn't that just like boom on a piece of leather, done. So cute. Okay. Then, oh, you guys, these are crystal. Beautiful crystal, too. See, a good crystal doesn't need a coating because it has all the AB built in because of the beautiful facets. You don't need an AB coating on them because they twinkle up at you all by themselves. This is exactly why, in case you're like, Heather, why don't you like AB? This is why. Because I just want all of my crystal beads to be able to stand on their own and have their own sparkle. These are stunning. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Here are some Chinese crystals, an amber and blue mix. Here are some clay. Wait, no, what are these? You guys, don't laugh at me. I don't know what shape this is, but I'll tell you what they remind me of. They remind me of the air hockey pucks that you use to like keep things out of the end zone. They're white. They're silicone. So maybe these are earring backs, the ones that like help your ears not get saggy or look saggy if they already are. That might be what these are. They're just a little big, but hey, keeps them from drooping. Here is a nice amber orange Chinese crystal moment. Here are some of just a random bead mix. Some little glass pearls. These are cute little lampwork beads. Glass beads. And yes, I know I'm going to have to pick all this up and put it away, but here is a nice little bicone bead mix. Some coffee bean beads. He was the little blue dinosaurs, which I'm so making for my sister because she will rock these so hard. She will. I just know her. Ooh, I got some more fluorite chips. I always like when I get a little more, especially in like a free giveaway or a scoop type action. Here are some. I can't tell if they're purple. They're like that purple brown color, if you know what I mean. Looks like they have a bee. Some, I think these are glass. Yeah, glass beads. There's 2 rectangles and then like 2 squared off ovals. Here are some beautiful crystal drops and 2 crystal beads. These are really pretty. I don't want to open everything because I'm going to have to sort it all right away. But these are pretty. Yeah, I really like those. Some more of these. I lost my dog thing, but I'm a dog breeder, and a lot of times the people who come to me have just lost a dog. So this is like, I could make them a little something just to like help them through it. Here are some, these are acrylic, but acrylic drop beads. Here are some chandeliers like this color. There's a room for you to hang something on the inside, and then there's 5 loops on the bottom. Some more of those bone beads. I believe this is also bone. But if you like made something to dangle off the bottom of each of these holes and then had something through the center point, like maybe a piece of leather or whatever, and then you could hang a tassel from the center to like come out from the center and show off like below. This could be a cute pendant moment like that. I really like this. And I'm not good at the like a gazillion hole chandelier pieces normally. I don't like the 5-hole bracelet strand things. I have a hard time with those. I know I could just do 1 strand of beads and all the rest various chains, but I'm just being honest. I have a hard time with those kind of designs. So that will help push me to do one. There are 5 cube lava beads, which I love. My husband loves lava beads. So here are some very curved, like the wavy chip beads almost, but there's 2 of them and they've got good heft. So this is good quality. And as you can see, it looks like they've been like brushed, like that brushed bronze or whatever moment. These would be really pretty as a pair of earrings. You could take the black ceramic and put it above it. Oh, these are definitely going to be earrings. Maybe at the end of this video, maybe not. It's already 44 minutes long. Here is a donut bead frame. Oh, it's not just a donut bead. It's an actual bead frame. This also could be very pretty because you wouldn't have to use it as a bead frame, but you absolutely could But if you didn't want to, you could just put a head pin in and put a loop on top, or you can put a head pin in the other way and have it come out the bottom, and then maybe go around this in leather. That would be really pretty. And I'm pretty certain this is resin, but that's pretty. Ooh, I got some Cape Amethyst beads. And that's just with the like yellows and creams and stuff in it. And I have some really pretty heart pendants that those would go perfect with. Some goldenrod and abacus beads. Here are some crystal purple drops. Some more of those little blue. Look, I'm just like lucking out that were in the other box that I like so much. More of them in here. Oh, these are pretty, 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 pretty. Look at these chevron amethysts. They're faceted barrels, you guys. You see the perfect V on there? And this one has like the most exquisite, almost triangle look to the chevron. These are beautiful. Even if I like nothing else from this scoop, which I do like other things from the scoop, these would be worth it. Oh, those are beautiful. Okay. Those are going in the favorites corner because I'm pretty sure we're going to do it. Here are just some little glass disc beads, some crystal blue beads, blue crystal beads. Here are some black crystal bicones, some more of the gear links, which again, you could do a whole steampunk thing and do much the same thing that I was describing with these. And there's not quite as many holes. There's 6 on the outside, 1 in the center. But yeah, this with like a black tassel, which I happen to have, and maybe some of these black crystal bicones. Here are just some check glass like puff pillow beads. Some little glass pearls. Another one of the I lost my dog charms. Randee, are you telling me please, come on, lady. No. Here are some really pretty connectors. Again, this is the several hole one, but on a necklace, I think I could do this. This could be really simple and have it like go right there in the hollow of your chest, like right there, and have everything dangling, and the chain be very simple, very little beads. And I am reminiscing about some of those swan bicones I pulled out of the buyout. Those would be perfect for these. They're 3mm, tiny, beautiful, and then combine them with like one of these in the center, or the mother of pearl dangle dudes. Aw, my daughter's birthstone. I'm always going to be happy when I get citrine because it makes me think of my daughter. And I like the natural like chunks. And it's drilled from side to side. So some nice little citrine point beads. I have some Christmas candy themed wood beads, which will come in handy at Christmas. And then I have these, and these are wood that are painted. And so I don't know how I would use these. So if you have any ideas, please leave them. Ooh, that would be pretty. See, I could totally rock this. Oh, see, this would be really cool. This could be really cool. Like if I could join them all together and turn it into like a wooden pendant. But that's not the way the holes fall. But see how this could be such a pretty like pendant moment if I could put them all back together. Obviously, with the stuff all going the same way, not like I'm doing right here. See, wouldn't that be pretty? I would want all of the points to come like that. I just didn't do it with this last one. And that one that way, this one this way. Nope. This one this way. Yeah. See what a pretty pendant that would be if they hadn't cut it apart. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. But that's so pretty. Oh, I'm going to have to figure this out. They're pretty. Pretty pretty. I just don't know. But hey, isn't that the fun of something like scoops? Okay, we know without a doubt that these love those. And then also the thing that immediately made me think of earrings. I also like these. Love those. What was the other thing that I said I wanted to make? And I was like, oh, earrings. Oh, these. And these are going to stay out, not just because I like them, but also because, like, I might have to make a pair of earrings right after this. And I might make a few. Maybe I'll do an earring bash with this. All right, let me pause this, and then I will grab... Oh, I have 2 more to go, y'all. Whew. I'll be back. Okay. If you take away nothing else than from these scoops, if it looked like you didn't get very much stuff in a scoop when it was on Randee's table and she was just picking out a few things, please know these are 4x6 organza bags. So there's a lot of beads in here. Just saying. Okay. Here we go. We got another one of these big, huge boho beads. But this one is in gold instead of silver. That's pretty. We have these glass beads that are like painted. These are really pretty, guys. You know they are. If I'm like fighting to open this when I could have just cut it, but I want you to see they're very reminiscent of... Okay. Oh, there they go. Or maybe these aren't black. No, they're black. Look at you guys. It's like the perfect coral and light teal blue. They're so pretty. I feel like you guys aren't getting to see these. Is the light not a good idea? No, you need the light. But look at how pretty those colors are. Okay, back to the light. I'll just put them on something. I got some pretty big purple crystals with a metallic wash. Another Thunder Pet jangly jingle bell. That's what they are. Some little faux suede tassels. Love me a good tassel. They're not all faux suede. Like there are some that are ribbon that are also pretty. Here are just some pink crackle beads. This is just getting depressing, y'all. Oh my goodness. Here's just like a little bead mix that was put together. Here's some glass beads that have like the pearlescent over it. They're a nice, pretty tan color that would go really well. This is a cabochon, which I have not worked with cabochon. So this would definitely like push me to try it. I just need to get like the dome thing that goes over the top of it. Or I can just put little chips of broken pendants and beads that I have saved up and put resin over the top. And that could be pretty too. So that's pretty. Ooh, a the agate tube bead. Love these. Sold these in a live sale last week. Some tiger eye cubes. Speaking of, coming up on Wednesday, you guys. Today is the 27th. So some nice, just perfectly cut tiger eye cubes. Beautiful. My husband loves tiger eye. Oh, I got a whole bunch. Okay, Randee is saying, Heather, learn to cabochon and or resin. I got a bunch of those suckers. We're going to have to give it a try, guys. Oh, yay, some more of those little wavy chip things. Now I have to decide if I'm going to use both if I'm going to use all of these, like these in one pair, these in the other pair, or if I want to split it up and do the rectangles with one and the squared off ovals with the other. Ooh, that's going to be a hard choice, guys. Oh, so pretty. Some glass beads with like, I can't remember what this wash is called, you guys. I'm sorry. Like the oil slick almost wash. Here are some crystal points, or yeah, crystal points. They have an AB wash over the top of them. I don't mind this, so don't think I'm like bummed out. These I think are very pretty. And again, I don't know why I'm liking this color. I need to learn how to use my maker so I can make my own wooden earring blanks. I would be able to do so much more if I could just figure it out. Here are some like larger chevron amethyst. They are, this one's drilled in the middle. This one's drilled across the top. This one is not drilled, or is it? And I'm just not seeing it. This may or may not be drilled. I can't really tell with this light. And this one is drilled across the top. So those are really pretty. This is some pyrite points. Those are pretty. Those would also look really good with these black as earrings. Here are some little 4 hole connectors in like an antique bronze. Those are pretty. Here's some druzy beads. So pretty. I think these are crystals. This is like a little bead mix, you guys. Faceted crystal, like turbine beads, and a couple of antique brass rhinestone spacers, as well as some flat glass spacers in like a purple color. Pretty. Here's a little cabochon. It almost looks like a frame, like a picture frame. But I'm trying to figure out how you get something in there. We will have to explore this more later. Here are some glass sparkly lampwork beads. Oh, more dinosaurs. A white one, an aqua one, a little polymer clay turtle with a flower on its back, and a purple T-Rex. Oh, I can make my sister one, and then I can make one for each of her girls. This I was really excited about when she was going through my scoops, because look at this tassel, you guys. It's so pretty. It's very large and long. So the necklace itself would have to be pretty delicate, but, and let this be the star, but you could do like a couple of pearls that just maybe cascade in length, maybe an 8, a 10, and a 12, right to the top of this. And I think that would be really pretty. In fact, I would want the bottom one to be large hole so I could pull the suede up through it, because I would want the pearl to sit right at the tippy top of the tassel. That could be really pretty. So I was thinking about that for like quite a while after the sale was over, because I was like, what am I going to use that for? I have some triangle blanks, which are going to be fun to deal with. There's a green adventuring pendant that is drilled from the top to the bottom with large diamond faceting. Oh no, it's drilled from across the top. So that's very pretty. And then some more chandeliers. And since I saw those last ones and were like, oh, I could It doesn't have to be like loud and over the top to do them. This is what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like. Again, you could do a very simple necklace with a bead right here and then maybe just some like little crystals dangling off. Those could be pretty. Okay, that was this box. My favorite things, I was glad to get more of the little wavy or the big wavy chip beads. So I was happy about that. And then probably the big tassel, which I knew was going to be a favorite. I knew as soon as I saw this that this was one, this and these I was very excited about when I saw them come across. So I don't know how we didn't show these during when she was pulling the scoops because they're stunning. Like these are going to be a Heather earring or necklace, like again, a secondary faceted moment, focal in the necklace, and then have like a big something or other, not this per se, but like, and then beads, 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 beads. Perfect. Secondary focals, my favorite. All right, let me clean this one up real quick and I'll be right back. And we're back with the very last one. My last scoop of the day. Oh, wait, this is one I already went through. Okay, I was confused. I was like, wait, did I get too many scoops? So, no, I didn't. That's right. I already went through this one, y'all. So, we're good on here. My dogs are all hearing that jingle bell and are like, Mom, what's that? Can we play? No. No, you can't. So, to recap over my favorites, I did like these rose quartz nuggets. My favorites out of everything, this tassel, loved it. My blue and white, because those will be really cute with the little things. I liked my wavy spacers and the black glass beads that I'm going to put with them. I love the bone beads, and I got some smaller bone beads as well that I really liked. My amethysts, my other tassels, and my rainbow jasper. So, guys, I am very happy with this haul. If you want to help support Randee in her move, go to her website, do a quick search for scoops, and they will pop up. For a small scoop, it is $10, and for a large scoop, it's $20. She does it at the end of her morning coffee. So as long as you placed an order for them before the end of the morning coffee, you can order one and she will scoop it live. If you can't watch it because you're at work or whatnot, go ahead and you can watch it on the replay. And then if you got something from the Scoops program, go ahead, and they're using the hashtag what's the scoop, like DA. So hashtag what the scoop. And you can share a picture with things that you've made with yours. I may come right back after I'm done with this just to give you a tutorial on to make something because I really want to make those earrings. So I'll be back with those. But until then, until the next time I see you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. See you soon. And as always, happy beading.